There are some prayers that we need to pray that we don't want to pray because we know what they are going to lead to, right? If you've been in church, you have had somebody tell you, don't ever pray for patience, right? Because the only way to get patience is to be put in situations that you have to be patient. I think we need to learn how to pray to be brought low. Because we've spent most of our lives praying to be made comfortable. We've spent most of our lives praying that life would be easy, that our bodies would be strong, that our bank accounts would... I don't need to be rich, I just want to have enough. Just want to have enough to never have to worry about it. I just want my pantry full. My daily bread, let's move on to pantry full. And yet I think we have to learn how to pray to be brought low. Because in that place, Paul says, I have learned the secret of facing plenty and hunger, abundance and need. I can do all things through him who strengthens me. Paul is teaching us one of the most important truths that too few of us realize, and that is that peace is the fruit of trust. If I want peace from God, I have to do the hard work of trusting in God in all things. And so ask ourselves tonight, honestly, are we living like we trust God? And if you really want to know, ask someone close to you. Ask someone you talk to regularly. Ask someone who sees you in private, not just who meets you Saturday night when you put the church smile on. Ask them, do I look like I'm living in trust? Because if we're not going to live in trust, we are removing ourselves from peace. Because peace is the fruit of trust. And I say this honestly, with no judgment and a whole lot of trembling. If there is not peace, we have to explore the fact that there might not be trust. After Gideon's questions, the Lord said to him, Go in this might of yours and save Israel from the hand of Midian. Do not I send you? Gideon answered, and before we get to his answer, remember, Gideon is still oppressed, he's still afraid, he's still anxious, nothing has changed, and Gideon asks, Please, Lord, how can I save Israel? Behold, my clan is the weakest in Manasseh, and I am the least in my father's house. So Jesus had told Gideon the truth of God's presence, and Gideon responded with the reality of his circumstance, and that is allowed. Like, we don't have to pretend. There's no such thing as hallelujah anyhow. You can say, God, I'm weak. God, I'm weary. God, I don't understand. God, I'm disappointed. God, I'm broken. He knows our hearts anyway. That's why He desires truth in our inward parts. Because when we finally start telling God the truth, He can start telling us the truth about the condition that we're in and what He's trying to do. Joanne talks about it regularly. We have a big problem. We try to say the right thing to God, and then we complain to each other. When true healing would come when we just told the truth to God. All those things that we're on the phone complaining about,